Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. This is the long-awaited video I have been waiting for weeks to do for you guys. So I'm so glad you're here. I'm not going to spoil anything. You'll just have to watch the video to find out what we are talking about. So hit that subscribe button, like the video. Let's go. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to let you guys know I have been reading all your comments. I have not been able to respond to them, but I have read every single one of them. So when I do get some downtime, I will definitely sit down and respond to you guys, like your comments, all of that, because I think that it's worth it. But I have been reading them every single second that I get a little bit of extra time. So thank you guys for those of you who are commenting. I love reading your stories, love reading about you and your thoughts and your opinions and all of that. It just makes me feel a little bit closer to you guys. So thanks. With that said, I am definitely not going to do another prompted card for this video because I think this video is going to be pretty long for me. Maybe not for you guys, but for me it will be. So I just kind of want to skip through and just get right to what this video is about. So I've been kind of like dropping hints every once in a while about me dropping this special video. I've had several people ask me what the special video is about. I just wanted to leave it just as just a little something, to look forward to. So now we're finally here. I am looking forward to doing this video with you. It is going to be revealing our vacation plans and how I'm going to prep for that. So let me just tell you, it is going to be a DIY custom envelope, so we will be doing an envelope together. I hope you guys are down for the ride. I will also be doing some other things that I'll explain in a little bit. So let's start with the envelope. So this will be the envelope that we use, but we will be putting this design on it. Yes, we are going on a cruise. It's going to be so fun, I think. We've been on one cruise before, and it was okay, but we had younger kids, so it wasn't as fun, I think, as it would be with older kids who can just go and do their own thing on the ship while we get some adult time. So it's going to be a different experience, I think. We're going to be going to several places in Mexico. We're going to be going to Honduras. We're going to hopefully have an excursion on Honduras where we get to hold little baby monkeys and snuggle up on a sloth and see some big massive toucans and parrots and all of this fun stuff. So if we can save all of that for the excursions, then we'll do that. But if not, we're still going to Mexico, we're still going to Honduras, and we're still going on a beautiful Mardi Gras carnival cruise. So I also made myself a little tracker. So this is just, I printed it out. I created this whole thing. I printed it out. I even double-sided it so that it's thicker. So to explain, I literally had a piece of paper. This was on the top, this one was below it, and then I cut it and folded it in half and then glued it together. I actually went and got regular glue. Then I put this under a really heavy book, and it is now, it's almost like cardstock in a way, but it's front and back. Let's cruise. 4,000 on one side, 4,000 on the other, so that I can save up for this. And it will fit inside of the envelope so that I can just keep track of it in here. And that way I'm not like, having, I might actually have to cut off this edge here just so that it fits further into it. But anyway, we'll get to that. So I did make myself a little tracker that will be inside of here. I will also need to be making myself some tabs. So if you have not seen that tabs video of how to make your own tabs inside of your envelope, we'll be doing that together in this video. So I have my vellum paper here ready to go. So I'll be making some tabs for this envelope. And yeah, so we're just going to get myself ready for saving up for vacation. and it's going to be a different vacation than what we've done the past 2 years. You guys have been with me for 2 vacations now. I can't believe I've been on YouTube that long. But you've been with me for 2 vacations now, and those vacations have been identical in that we stayed in the same beach house in the same location, so we kind of knew what to expect the second go round. But this is going to be something different. So I hope you guys are here for the long haul and you are going to watch through as I prepare. But this is my big reveal. Our vacation plans for 2023. In September, we're going on a Mardi Gras Carnival cruise. I'm so excited. So let's get started. If you guys have never watched one of my DIY videos, I feel sad for you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't feel sad for you, but I get it. I understand. It's not one of the most popular budgeting videos out there. However, I get a lot of comments from you guys about my envelopes. Where do you get them? And how can I get some of those and stuff like that? And I try and comment on those comments and let you guys know that I do them myself with a Sharpie marker, and that's just what it is. But now you get a chance to actually see me do it. So this is what we're going to do. What I do is I have these envelopes here that I bought on Amazon a long time ago, and I didn't realize then, being the noob that I didn't realize that they came in different sizes, even though they are all the same A6 envelopes. If you notice here, this one is substantially shorter and a bit taller than this regular envelope. So I like these. These are my favorite. They are wide enough and they don't need to be taller because money is not that big, but it's wide enough to accommodate a thick stack of money. Whereas this one, it fits a bill just right and it doesn't, give a lot of room for thicker amounts of money. So I tried them, it didn't work out for me, so I just have a whole bunch of these left over, and what I've been doing is using these as my palette, if you will, to design on them. Then I cut it out and I stick it inside of this envelope with a cardstock in the back just to kind of be a backdrop to the design. And the reason for that is because I have struggled with this. If you go back and watch my playlist, my DIY custom envelope playlist, you will see the struggle of trying to keep the permanent marker from transferring to other envelopes that are laying on top of it. I have tried many things. I know that someone commented about using clear fingernail polish. I have not tried that, which that can always be an option if you want to try it out. For me, I didn't want glossy, so clear fingernail polish would make it glossy, and for filming, that doesn't, work well. Because when you see something glossy, you'll see all the light that I have going on here, and I don't want glossy envelopes, so that's why I've never tried that. I did try a matte spray, acrylic sealant spray, and it didn't work. It still transferred. I don't know how. I even did 2 coats, still didn't work. It made it just really sticky. Like it would never, ever dry. And I would even put them outside, let them dry in the sun, full on, where even at touch it felt dry, then put it in my envelopes, and in my binders, should I say, and it would start getting tacky again. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So that didn't work out. So for me, I just found that if I take an envelope, I draw the design on it, then I cut this out and slide it into another envelope, I don't have the problem of transfer. And once I'm done with these, because I still have just a bit left of these, once I'm done using these up, because I just don't want this to go to waste. I spent money on this, okay? So once I use all of these up, then I would probably just use vellum paper like this. It will be like a little bit opaque, I guess, if you will. You can also use like tracing paper that's thinner, of course, but I would probably just use this, and I would put this over the design that I want to do. And because, these have a little bit of an opaqueness as well, and I would just do that and then put it inside of an envelope. So, but for now, I still have these envelopes. and I want to use them up so that I didn't waste my money. So now that I've explained all of that, that was a lot of explanation. I feel like that was a lot of talking. What I have done is I found an image that I liked. I had to alter it a little bit. So I did some drawing on here. You're not going to be able to tell that. Well, maybe you can tell with this, but I did some drawing on here. I even did some coloring on here that I wanted it to be, and I changed it up. I even added some more water back here so that it just kind of looked the way I wanted it to look. So I found an image, but I edited the image to be what I wanted it to look like. And then I added some words here and the numbers 2023 for the year. So that means this envelope will only be for 2023. After this year, this envelope will retire, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So, and when I say envelope, it's just this, because I can take it out and discard it. So, and then after I've gotten my image, I print it out, and then I will cut it down to size that I need and tape it down inside of this envelope. Like so. And then I'll tape it down so it doesn't move on me. I've had that happen before, learned that lesson. So I'll tape it down, and then I will just take Sharpie markers and I will begin the process of tracing over this. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but that's a lot of detail. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my very best to try and capture all of that detail. Not sure if I'm going to be able to. Now, if you're not into drawing and stuff, there is nothing saying that you can't just print an image like this. You could even print it on vellum paper and then put it inside of an envelope and be done. That's easy. But for me, drawing is very cathartic. I enjoy drawing. I love it. So I'm going to continue this method because it's just giving me a little bit of catharticism, and it gives a little content for you guys watching me do it. But it's so easy. This type of vellum paper that I got off of Amazon is printable. So you can put it in your printer, print out the image, cut the image, stick it in an envelope, and call it a day. And you wouldn't have to worry about transference. You wouldn't have to worry about anything. And then when you're done with that, you can take the image out, toss it, and be done. But I'm just complicated. So with that said, I'm going to do this. And then once I'm done with the envelope, we'll come back, we'll look at it a little bit closer, and then we're going to work on those tabs, and we're going to get those ready. And if you didn't watch that video, this will be a good chance to see how I do that. And we're just going to get it all set up. So thank you again, once again, for being here with me. I hope you enjoy it. This part will be time-lapsed just to make it a little bit shorter for you guys. So I'll see you at the end of this portion where we will see it a little bit closer. And just like that, we're done. For you, that was probably very short. For me, that took more than short. That's all I'll say about that. But I have the envelope done. It looks really, really cute. I like it. I hope you guys like it too. This will be a perfect little envelope I can save for our cruise in. Let me just pop these out. Alright, so the next thing I want to tackle is the letters that I need for my tabs. So this is where I do pull out my Cricut Joy, and I use the Cricut Joy to print out those letters. I'm going to do it in black just so it kind of goes with this, and I'll show you guys how I do that. So let me get all of the Cricut Joy stuff out and get everything ready, and then I will walk you through what I'm gonna do. So I have my Cricut Joy here, and I went ahead and pulled up the ones that I have previously made, and it says I need 4 inches of material. So I had this little piece just sitting here. I think it came with it, I'm not sure, but I had this little piece, so I'm gonna see if it's big enough. We shall see. And we are using, I don't know, what is this? It's removable. So Smart Vinyl removable. Is it good? I guess it is. So go. And just like that, we are done. Nice. So I'll put this up really quick, and then we will work on making my tabs. Alright, so while I peel all this off, I wanted to just thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate it. I know some of my videos can just get long, and while I may enjoy watching some long videos, I know that's not for everyone, you know? So if you are, yay, I like you as a subscriber, because so am I. If you're not, I'm sorry that some of my videos just get so long. I don't know, but, and that's just like most of my long videos I speed up too, so why can't you stay, little buddy? Just, there we go. I'm still not the most professional at Cricut making, clearly, but I'm getting there. Alright, let's try this in. Stay. Props to you guys who actually make this stuff and make it like as a shop and stuff. I don't know that I could do that. I mean, I would assume I would have to just get better at this. It's like, why do some letters just refuse? Like, just refuse to cooperate? Please, just get off. Okay, let me do this really quick. Okay, so I got this back on there. It's as good as it's going to be. Hopefully the rest of this is pretty simple. Some people actually find this like relaxing. If you're one of those people, please send some of that energy to me. That would be nice. This is why it's not relaxing to me. I've watched many people on YouTube doing this, and they make it look so simple and easy and painstakingly free of stress. But for me, this isn't the fun part. That's why I've put off making the new sticker for my reserves binder and it's stickerless, because I don't want to mess with this. I like the idea of it. I like the look of it when I do get them done, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just not everybody's cup of tea. I would rather draw a million envelopes every day than have to do these. And maybe it's just because the letters are small, because I do realize like the bigger letters are much, much easier. But when you're labeling things, a lot of that is small letters, so it's really hard. Okay, it just disappeared. I have no idea where that went. Okay. Alright, so I've got a piece of transfer tape here. Transfer paper. Whatever you call this. This is the harder part for me, because I think that this transfer paper that I have is like probably not the best. Whereas if you got like actual Cricut transfer paper, it would do much better. But it's what I have, so gotta work with it. I love how they like put it so close to each other. And yes, if you see med bills, that's because I've been saying forever that I need to make a tab for that. So I just went ahead and added that in here, because I will eventually make that tab as well. No more excuses. Oh gosh, this is really close. Oh no. Okay, so just to show you what I have here, we're going to have pre-trip expenses. So anything that I need to buy pre-trip will go there. We have the actual cruise, so the cruise package for the rooms. Yes, rooms. And then we have packages, so like the drink packages, Wi-Fi. They have some kind of little texting thing where you can text each other on the ship. That. Then we have excursions, so hopefully we can save for that. We have the hotel, so we have to travel the night before and stay in a hotel. So that requires gas to get there and back, and probably food on the way there and back. And then we have spending money, so when we're in Mexico or in Honduras and we want to buy souvenirs. And then of course it's always good to have a miscellaneous. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tabs that we need to make. So I will just let's just put these here so that we have them ready to go. And let's start making some tabs. Alright, so I made an entire video on how I make these tabs, so if you want to go watch that, feel free. I probably will not link it. I mean, it's a little difficult to do that on phone, and I pretty much do everything on phone. So if you just want to look through and you can see, it's probably in my DIY playlist, I'm not sure, but it is basically how to make DIY tabs. But I will be showing you an example of that today. So I'm going to start with one page, and I think that I can get like 3 off of one page. So I'll need 3 pages, which is why I have 3 pages. I also have some washi tape already on my cutting board, so it's already pre-measured for me. So I don't need to do this again, luckily. Give myself a little room here. So with this, I just slide this in here until it meets up to this portion here and cut it. Yeah, so 3 in 1 page. So that's good. Let me go ahead and do the other 2 pages. And then, I don't have this marked on here, but if I remember correctly, which I hope that I do, I put it right here at the 6 and slice that off. Alright, so I have them all, just that one kind of moved a little bit, but if I keep it down here at the bottom, it'll be fine. But yes, so we have all the tabs, and now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put these on, and I'll try and do this quickly enough for you guys so that it's not super long. I'll do this one first. I would just sit here and talk to you guys. Like if this was alive, I'd just be sitting here chatting away. Okay. So I'm just going to put this one as the first one. Try and get it as straight as possible. And then the next one I will line up with this. Let's do cruise. Alright. So now line these up. And I'm going to put this right here and hope that it is straight. Alright, so now that you see what I'm doing, I'm going to speed all of this up really quick and then we'll cut the tabs. Okay, so we are done. I think that I might have accidentally left the time lapse on when I was cutting these, but you saw how I did it, just putting it this way and then cutting up to the words and cutting it off. Pretty easy. So now I have all my tabs. So the first layer of tabs kind of all go side by side. The second layer of tabs also go side by side. So we have all these tabs for my envelope. So let's put it in there. And there we go. There's all my tabs in there. And then on top of that, I will add in my tracker. I think that'll look cute too on the back there, so that when it flips, it has the tracker there. Very cute. Miscellaneous, get down there. Okay, so let's put this in my binder. I'm gonna replace vacation right now with cruise. Oh, it looks so cute. And we do have like $15 in here, I think. Let's see. Yes, 15. So that'll be our first 15 towards the cruise. I'm just going to stick this in the back here because I probably will reuse this again. But now we can put our first 15 towards the actual cruise. So I'm going to put this in the cruise tab because we have till June, the middle of June, to pay that off. So I got to get $4,000 before June. Let's see if we can do that. Anyway, this video is long enough, so I won't keep you. I'm just going to go ahead and close this video out. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration if you have something planned of how you can make that look good. To me, this is what I need to motivate myself to save money, so it works for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video, which will be on Monday. Probably another DIY envelope like this, but for my daughter, her Attack on Titan binder. So I hope you join me then. Have a great weekend, guys, and as always, until next time, bye.